Mertens.
Hey, so today I wanted to talk about Wim Mertens' Z versus Z. This record is incredible. It has Z's Rival on it, which is like one of my favorite songs that he has ever done. And the title of this record, I'm not sure if it's to do with the debate with the letter Z or Z, depending on your pronunciation. I don't know if that's what it means, Z versus Z, or maybe they're two people. One's named Z, the other is Z, the guy from Pulp Fiction, and they're in some type of dispute. You don't know who's going to win until Bruce Willis shows up. I don't really know. I imagine it has to do with language because Mertens seems obsessed with language and playing with it and skewing it in weird ways and pluralizing odd words and things like that. So I'm sure this probably is the pronunciation of the letter Z or Z, whatever side you fall on. Personally, I think it's Z because when you pronounce it Z, the rest of the alphabet rhymes. When you say Z, the rhyme dies. So I'm on the side of Z. If you're on the side of Z, there's nothing wrong with that, except you might be wrong because I think the alphabet's supposed to rhyme. And it's also very Canadian if you say Z. I know that too. But I say Z and I'm Canadian. But I make up for that by saying A lot. I say A all the time. Probably haven't said A very much through any of these, so it'll look like I'm lying. But I don't really care. I say A all the time. But yeah, so this record has Z's Rival on it. I love that song. And it's interesting, because it reminds me a little bit of Moby's Everloving from Play. He released back in 99, the record that sort of had Moby's career explode. Z's Rival has elements of Everloving sort of worked in. It's in no way is it intentional. Just I do hear similarities between the two songs. But I love Z's Rival because I love Mertens' voice. A lot of people take issue with his voice. One of my ex-girlfriends, she said that he sounded like a whale, which I couldn't have disagreed with more. And in fact, it was a little offending because I love his voice. I think his voice is fantastic. And I love how he chooses to sing in his own invented language because it's clearly not English, so you go to look it up. Oh, what's he saying? And, well, nobody knows what he's saying because it's a combination of things that he's created himself. And I think it really works. And I love his vocal harmonies, his vocal melodies, and how it works so well with the music. And so I just, technically speaking, I'm a big fan of his voice. I always have been. It's one of the things that really drew me to him back when I was a kid. And this record's amazing. Finding a People's on here, According to the Reel's on here, Fair Warnings. And like I said, Z's Rival is on here. And I love that song. It's like one of the best songs I've ever heard. And yeah. So look, I'm going to go because I'm not going to talk on and on about classical records. Because again, I'm doing this mostly for myself. And I love them, but there's still no need to subject you guys to it for too long. Most people aren't going to dig this. Most people are probably going to take issue with his voice, which is insane, by the way, because his voice is amazing. But anyways, look, thank you so much for sitting with me through this. I really appreciate it. I'm going to go now, so don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. And have a good night. I just wanted to say thank you for making it through the entire video. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to remind everyone one more time, even though I've probably already done this in the video that you just watched, to please click the like button as well as the subscribe button because it helps this channel grow. And thank you for hitting like and subscribe. And we will see you guys really soon.